told me you was gonna wait. No, don't worry about it. Urban Therapy with Sun 752. This your daily go getimism number 261 for June 23rd, 2015. All right, today what I wanted to talk about. Hold up, before we get started, the reason that we're doing this video indoors is because it's too hot outside. It's like the heat index of like 100 and something, but it's really like 97, 98. It's hot outside, and one thing we have to remember is to drink a lot of liquids, man. We get in front of that. We gotta drink as much liquids as possible. That's why, like, I'm doubling up with the water. You know, and look, I drink right after. You think I'm playing? I'm not playing. If you keep yourself hydrated in the summertime, not necessarily with cold water either. If you drink room temperature water, it actually helps to keep you cool longer. Because when you drink cold water, your body has to heat up in order to get it back to the right temperature, body temperature. Straight out the bottle, baby. But speaking of drinking, what we want to talk about today is how do drug addicts, well, ex-drug addicts and ex-drinkers, ex-drunks or whatever, how do they deal with the stigma that other people put on them? Like, let's say you used to be a drunk, a stone cold alcoholic, but you cleaned up your life, you got yourself together, but the people who knew you for a long time, they still classify you as a drunk. You know what I mean? How does that feel? How would that make you feel if that was the case? Yo, love you, love. She like me, I'm chilling. Maybe I'll come in with like the tail end of the video. But yeah, how would you feel if that was the case? A lot of people are going through that. I mean, you know, I used to drink like a fish, only on the weekends, but I was a weekend alcoholic. I guess you could say that. I used to drink like crazy. And I thought it was sweet because I used to work out like crazy too. So I would work out, but then I would, get drunk all crazy. So every weekend you would see me twisted, no matter where I was, no matter what I was doing. So luckily for me, when I got my shit together, people accepted that I got my shit together. And I guess because I was only a weekend alcoholic, they figured like, well, it was easier for you to do anyway because you didn't drink every day. Because there are a lot of people that drink every day that don't even know they're alcoholics. They don't know. It's all good though. Because somehow they have escaped the label. See, it's one thing for somebody to say what you do, but it kind of cuts deep when you are trying to change your life, or if you've been hiding what you do, and then somebody calls you right on it. It's a tough thing to go through, but a lot of people go through that. But when you clean up your life, you get yourself right, you get yourself together, you ain't really trying to hear nobody making you feel like, you still doing the same stuff that you used to do. Because it's going to make you think that what's the use in me changing my life around? What's the use in me getting my shit together if everybody going to treat me like I'm still out there wilding out doing the same stuff and acting crazy? I mean, it's easy to say that you shouldn't worry about what nobody say. Just go ahead and do your thing. But that's easier said than done for most people. Most people don't want to be ridiculed. They want to be looked at with respect, with love, with admiration. And how you going to look at how are you going to expect to be looked at like that when somebody looking at you based on all the stuff that you used to do? Ex-drug addicts go through this all the time. People used to smoke crack. I guess you could call them crackheads, but I don't like to call them crackheads. You know why? First of all, I worked with a lot of crackheads in my life, and a lot of crackheads in my life have been my friends, co-workers, people that I knew, family members, loved ones. So when you call somebody a crackhead, it's just like in that movie Menace to Society, when he shot the dude because he said he would suck his dick for some crack. And then he just took the burgers from him, and asked everybody if they wanted some burgers. So he shot the dude, killed the dude, and thought nothing of them. That's sort of like what I think people treat people like when they call them crackheads. Because when you once you look at somebody as a thing instead of a person, that sort of gives green people. I mean, people to it gives people the green light to treat them like they're trash, like they nobody. But there's somebody's brother, somebody's son, somebody's father, somebody's friend, somebody's husband, somebody's lover. You can't, So I don't want to. But for the purposes of this argument, I mean, for this segment, I'm going to refer to them as crackheads because y'all know what I'm talking about. But don't think that I don't have no love for people who used to do what they used to do, or still do what they do, or whatever. So when if you an ex crackhead or ex heroin user, or whatever, and you finally get yourself together, because it's a hard thing to get out of. It's a hard thing to be able to break out of on your own. Most people go to rehab, and sometimes they backslide and have to go to rehab, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. I've known people who've gone and tried to get clean 6 times, and they still struggle. Struggling with addiction is hard, but when you are struggling with it and you win in the struggle, it can make you feel like you're losing the struggle when somebody comes around and be like, yes, that smoker bull. You know what I mean? Look at him coming around the way like he don't get high no more. Whatever. I just sold some shit to him last night. People do that to you. But when you really do get your shit together, you're not gonna let nobody tell you nothing. But it's still gonna be a struggle, because when you want to get clean, when you get clean, you wanna be looked at like like the people that you see that get honor and respect, and like the person that you probably were before you started getting high. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to say this in this video, man. If you've fixed up your life, if you've done anything positive in your life in the way of cleaning yourself up and making a positive change, and you stuck to your guns about it, then be proud of yourself. Don't let nobody ridicule you or make you feel like you are what you used to be, because it ain't about all of that. Matter of fact, you tell them, if they don't believe that you changed your life, you walk away from them, because you know that when you used to get high, you would have tried to seek their approval because you probably needed their money. So if they don't want to believe in you, just, let them see your back. That's your back. And make sure you drink lots of liquids. Yeah, serious about that. Drink lots of liquids, man. I don't care how much you gotta pee. Peeing is good. Shitting is good too. But that's another video. We'll get with that another time. Listen, good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and go clean up your life and make that positive change. And if you've done that in your life, stick to your guns and don't hang around on people who don't want to believe in you, who don't want to show love and support, because that might make you relapse, and you don't want to do that. Stay on your grind, bide your time, be patient, and everything be alright. You know what I'm saying? No lovey today. UrbanTherapyWithSon.com. Give it the movement. UrbanTherapyWithSon.com. Make sure y'all go to the website and hit that up. Also, the Daily Go Getivism Show each and every day, 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Call in number 347-677-1533. Holler at that on a daily basis. It's the shit. I'll holler at y'all tomorrow. Yeah. That's right, we do it in 2 weeks.